I look at art like the entirety of my existence in a sense. I don't think anything is separate from art. I don't think anything can be. I mean, I look at like mechanics as artists. I look at window makers as artists. I look at everybody's artists who are creating for a purpose.
You know, creating something that didn't exist before you made it, something new and a way of channeling expressions and feeling many different art forms. I believe like this is what makes humans special, is the ability to create things.
Everything created has what's art to put into it, I feel like. Even weaponry, even like bombs. Like they paint the bombs, right? They paint the planes, they kill people, they paint the bullets look pretty, they're shiny, you know, there's a bunch of shit going on. It's like, yeah, it's all art to look at it a certain way, I believe. We are two members of Thugs and Cry 2. We are an art collective, a multimedia art collective based in Christchurch, and we do all mediums. Not quite all mediums just yet, but we're working on it, but we're doing a lot of mediums at the moment anyway. Well, there's only about 3 physical artists at the moment. We have other like members. We're also taking more members as much as we can. We want to get a huge family, I guess, community of people that can do shit, but we don't necessarily put any restrictions or rules on what we have to make or what we have to aim for. I find if we spend enough time together and we have the same mindset, that our work comes out coherent with each other's anyway. We're all kind of in the same headspace, so it all kind of looks good together, despite it being all very different.
It's just kind of like you do you, boo type of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not going to tell Nick what to do. I'm just going to be like, do what you do.
And we have faith that it'll work
yeah.
out, because it always does work out, because we're all pretty talented, I'm not gonna lie.
17 no lies, but like though. Gotta take my time, no type of stuff. Gotta chill out, keep on later. I love my time, that's for sure. I don't play with me, no.
Winter 06, and I am a producer and a writer and a overall musician and artist. I've been making music for a really long time. I remember I actually started writing properly when I was like 12 and I had a ukulele. I would just write songs in my free time about anything, about the trees, about the sun, about how life was difficult even though I was like 12. Some of my favourite artists, probably like top 3 favourite artists would be Direcrd By, because I really love soul music and old soul and neo soul. And Frank Ocean, always. He just reaches a part of me not everyone's music can. One of my favourite artists is Jades. That's definitely in the underground scene. I love him and his music because he's so versatile and creates so many different types of music, whether it's rap, indie, like R&B, alternative, rock, everything. And those people like that really inspire me because there's just so many different ways to express yourself when it just comes to sound.
How did you get into art?
I was a little kid, and then I would like, I'm sure you guys know, like tapes, like VHS tapes. I had like a tape player at my house because that's what it was back then, like early 2000s, and I'd watch like what was it? There was this movie called The Black Cauldron. It's like an old Disney movie. That movie's hard. It was like a fantasy movie, and it was like so sick. And I'd watch like horror movies and like stuff a little kid shouldn't be watching, but I don't know, I just got inspired by like dragons and like fantasy and like magic and like superheroes and villains and like violence, darkness, and like good versus evil. And then I started like drawing that stuff out and like I wish I was in a world like that type thing. Oh, and I love dinosaurs as well.
How do you define art?
How do I define art? I don't think I do. I think my little perspective on it is just like, I guess some people expressing themselves, but also maybe a lot of people chasing something. Like people do art just for money, or art is expressing yourself, or whatever. I don't know. It could be whatever you want to call art is what it is to you, I guess. I don't know if there's an objective thing.
I'm not sure I could say
that impact is the right word. It's more like a colour to my life. But sound and existence and music and art, to me, they all kind of flow together.
I'm Kimberly. I am the singer-songwriter in the band. I'm the only vocalist, but we all write the songs together. And the boys will usually send me whatever they're working on, and I do the lyrics. So it's a very collaborative process. Yeah.
Nice. There's a real sense of loneliness in the lyrics that I write. And I think that comes across in the way that I write the lyrics as well. It's very rich in metaphor and imagery. There's a lot of references in my music to sort of folklore and little romantic kind of nods to stories. We're just starting to write a song currently that's referencing Peter Pan.
I'm glad the earthquake happened because it birthed a huge amount of street art and a huge amount of graffiti in Christchurch. No, I'm not glad people died in the earthquake, no, but I'm glad the earthquake happened because what blossomed from it was a huge community and a huge wave, which inspired many people I mentioned, including myself.
There's so many great things about Christchurch, but also it seems so boring, it's so flat. But I do have to say, it's really, when you go into the city and, you know, when it comes to, because of the earthquakes and there's so many abandoned buildings, and I always feel like that's such a cool, it looks cool, it's like a cool concept. And all the street art, the spray painting, I always love that kind of style of art. Well, hopefully when I go to Auckland, I know of a lot of people there that I don't know, music that I like, music that are kind of in my field, and I'd really like to be able to work with people.
I could tell the world one thing about my music. I would say it's honest and it's loved. It's very much loved.
Limit, sky, let's
Just keep climbing up
yeah,
infinitely.
yeah. I want to do murals in different countries and
Yeah.
do galleries.
Get money, do more money.
Yeah, get more money so that we can go do cool things and help people that need help.
Yeah.
Be genuinely good, supportive people.
Yeah. Just be real and don't hold back.
Be true to yourself.
Anything, no matter how much, maybe I should hold back